Should be a good one.
From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Toronto Raptors. Scotia Bank Arena, all with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sideline. Hey, Allie.
The Raptors have been finding diamond in the rough players. Coach Nurse said, quote, more undrafted guys are contributing. The difference between the 25th and the 95th player in the draft is getting thinner. That makes development and your G League team important factors. Guys, Nurse did win a title coaching in the G League, so we should know.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Charlotte, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, the Toronto Raptors back 2.5 games.
Well, for the Raptors, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
So the Hornets starting five. We've got Enes Kanter. Victor Oladipo is out there with John Wall. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Nance in at the 4-man spot. And for Toronto, Rudy Gay out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Now here's Wall. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. And here we are, January 1. Granted, players who are struggling ever feel like the new year symbolizes a fresh start?
That's a good question, B.A. I don't think so. I think you're so locked in and so focused throughout the course of the season. And particularly if you're a player who's struggling towards the end of the calendar year, I don't think you put too much into a new year for a fresh start. But you're just trying to get out of this rut. And you always know that the next game, the next day is an opportunity to do so. But a new year, maybe a new season, but not a new year.
Ball with it. On the take.
Now, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Now Fournier. minute into the first. Gay outside. Back to Fournier. Screen by Gay. Shoots from the line. Offensive board. And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him. Here's Jacob. He takes it in. No good there. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Out to the right wing. Here's Lillard. No good off the back of the rim.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Wall. 9 points in his last outing. Count it. Good.
There is a reason John Wall's name is always at the top of the leaderboard in assists in the NBA. Understanding how to dissect the defense.
Here's Lillard. And down it goes. 2 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Outside Wall. Outside Tatum. Going down. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Jason Tatum's form is pure on the catch and shoot. So nice.
Pass to Wood.
Okay, bro.
Explosive leaping ability. He's able to play center
This guy's
despite
solid.
being undersized.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Tatum. Into the lane. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Watching Jason Tatum use his footwork to create separation is a thing of beauty. Jab step, pull up, step back, ball away. He's got it all, guys.
You know, Doris, the other thing about Tatum, he looks more decisive now to me, which coupled with the footwork is a lethal combination.
And to BPA, that's simply about about getting more comfortable in the NBA. He is rifling decision-making. His reads becoming quicker, faster, sharper. This guy is such an extraordinary talent.
That's the Tatum. Back to Canner. And Canner with the slam.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Wood. Wood with the shot.
Wow.
Oh my. What is this play of effort?
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
The kick out to him. Tip. Lillard outside. Hits the 3-pointer. Lillard got 5.
It was incredible. He doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team's space.
There's a screen. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 so far. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This game's coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence the crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the bucket started raining down.
Now here's Wood. Coming off a 16-point game against Dallas. Here's Jonathan. Hounded by Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Now here's Lillard. 20 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
A really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Ball for 3. Lillard pulls down the board. Toronto has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Fournier against Oladipo. And it's Fournier penetrating. Pass to Wood. Lillard outside.
momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Hornets. To the wing on the left. Back to Fournier. There's the triple. Hornets with the rebound. Canner's got 4 rebounds now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Wall, and the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Harris is checked in for Johnson. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hield comes in for Oladipo. Toronto calls timeout. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense into suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Wood passes to Harris. Outside Fournier. Lillard outside. Missed it with a dry spell. Continues.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
How much confidence in his jump shot. John Wall has the green light off the pass.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Here's Gay. Denied by Tatum. Pass the Wall. Take one from 10 feet. Cauley Stein. Some solid D from Wood.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Fournier. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. And the layup is good. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, wow, what a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop.
Now here's Wall. He's got 6. There's Tatum with the 3. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Fournier. Deflected. Hield with the ball. 14 points for him last game against New York. Tatum drives in. Cauley Stein finds Tatum. Offline with a baseline jumper. Toronto trailing. Outside Fournier. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. And the Raptors with some changes. Hurdle's checked in for Gay. Rivers comes in for Fournier. And Wright subbed in for Damian Lillard. Pass to Cauley Stein. Back to Wall. Inside. Here's Canner. And Canner with the slam.
Well, you have to be effective in the screen and roll game if you're a big man in today's NBA. Cantor, when he's rolling with purpose, look out.
Now here's Wood. He has 7. It's tipped. Back to Wright. Hurdle. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Fertl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Ball with it. Pounded by Wright. And Wall. Here we go. And the big finish by Wall.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Now here's Wood. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so
Are you
far.
shitting me right now? What the fuck?
Find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Ball with it. Guarded now by Wood. No! Stops it there! Jams it in! And he's fouled! An opportunity to 3-point play! That's on Jakob Fertl. Ilyasova's checked in for Charlotte. Schroeder comes in for Wall. And the free throw, no good. Harris outside. Now Hurdle. Back to Rivers. 5 to shoot. Good on the shot.
Composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Outside Schroeder. Down low. Pauly Stein uses the glass on the layup. Pauly Stein's got his second basket.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Pass to Harris. Launches the three. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a tie ball game.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Now the Raptors with it. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect them to be a repeat of that, too.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
That's right missing.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Back to Ilyasova. Harris against Tatum. Over Harris. And a foul on Ersan Ilyasova. That's the first foul of the game. The Hornets making a switch here. The elbows checked in. The Raptors shooting only 42% to get this one going. Wood outside. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum against Harris. Tatum can't hit. Now here's Wood. From deep three-point range.
Nice relief, bro.
Great shot. Oh, miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Raptors out in front, up 5. Quarter number 2.
I'm from a tough place. Didn't get recruited in high school. I went to a small college, so I just come from something different than somebody that might have been 8th grade #1 prospect and get recruited by every school in the country in the 9th grade where they might be a little bit more entitled.
You know, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get where they are today.
And I hope that young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And if you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what do you think so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love this determination. They want to go after every rebound out there, and overwhelming.
Yeah, right, dude.
Damian Lillard.
What the
Out there, we
fuck?
got the Hurdle. Then it's still on right. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Oladipo on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks of New York. All right, Grant, how much did the elimination of hand and body checking in the early 2000s really change the game?
Yeah, BA, it had a huge impact on the game. If you recall, in the 90s, a lot of the games were slugfests. Scores would be in the low 80s at times because hand checking and the physicality, it really became a defensive game. But since they eliminated that and allowed for freedom of movement in the game, it's really highlighted the excellence and great play of the offensive players in the NBA. As a result, scoring's up, it's fun to watch, fans are more engaged, and overall, a fun game to participate in and to watch.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, guys, you're starting to see Victor Oladipo put it all together, aren't you? From role player early on to legit star now. Wow.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And keeping us updated from the sideline. Now in the fourth.
Ryan, the Raptors have
one more and we'll be over the limit. The Raptors making a switch here. Fournier's checked in to the inside. He's called in by the Raptors.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Oladipo, the pass to Schroeder. They set the pick. Drives to the hoop. And that one dropped.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Outside Fournier. Oh, stolen by Cantor. Schroeder finds Nance. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Schroeder.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. You know, last year, a fantastic year shooting the ball for Evan Fournier. He took a career high in threes, and the increase in volume didn't impact his percentages at all, Doris.
No, you're right, B.A. This guy is improving his three-point percentage while taking fewer corner threes, which is an interesting note. Listen, Fournier has spots on the floor that he likes. He's lights out from them. I would say this, play to your strengths.
So for the Hornets, Wally Stein comes in for Biyombo, and it's John Wall in for Schroeder.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Here's Lillard. 10 points for him. And here's Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Oh, rejected by Oladipo.
Wow, the athleticism we talk about with Victor Oladipo sends it back.
Davis outside. Time again. They grab their own miss. Wally Stein. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Gay. Got a piece of it.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defense end.
Fucking real.
Height, his ability to block shots, go to work at it.
Pass to Oladipo. And that one's good. That makes it 2 for 3.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you'd like to see that shot go down.
Lillard against Wall. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Wall with the block.
The wingspan and the timing by John Wall. What a defensive effort.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Lillard outside. Let the 3 fly.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
And so here is Toronto. Fournier with the ball. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Maybe outside. Over Cantor. Here's Pirtle. Yeah, that one makes it 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Oladipo. He's got 9. That's the dance. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Leads for it. Hurdle with some nice D. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. They get it back. Out to Lillard.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Oladipo. Here's Cantor. No luck on that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Pass to Fertile. Outside Fournier. There's the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier touched it last. Rivers checked in for Toronto. Heels checked in for Charlotte. And the Hornets call time here. Grant, there's always a lot of chatter about officiating, and usually not in a good light. So you tell me, what do you think qualifies as a well-officiated game these days?
You know, B.A., that's an interesting question. I think first and foremost, the job of officiating in the high-speed action of the NBA is incredibly difficult. But the bottom line is, we in the NBA have the best officiating of all of professional sports. 95% of the time, they get it right. A few times they may get it wrong, and we tend to dwell on that. But by and large, these are the best, in my opinion.
That's Wood. Here's Rivers. Chips for the Cold Creek. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, okay.
Rivers
I
has
bet.
got the second bucket on the night.
Best defended fucking play you can make. Blocking it.
Ball with it. 10 points for him. Tatum with it. Fields from outside. Wood traps the board. Wood's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Harris against Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Here's Rivers.
They just struggled to generate consistent offense this quarter. Oh, it misses!
Got a chance to tie it. Here's Tatum. And then Tatum slaps it in.
And I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
The Raptors shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Now here's Wright. Not a lot of room. Shoots over Wall. And it's Wright missing. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. That's good from Wall. On the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Back to Wright. To the middle. Wood inside. Always tied on him. And the basket by Wood. Wood's got 19 points.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Harris drives in. Got a piece of it. To the inside. 6 feet away. Wood misses.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Pass to Ilyasova. Outside wall. 4-3. It's called in by the Raptors. Vernal's got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Wright. Wall covering. Back to Harris. The drive. Oh, the teardrop goal there. Harris shot 5 now.
So let me show you my floater game. Don't think I'm a long-distance shooter, Joe Harris, because I've got more than that in my tool bag.
And the big finish by Wall.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
That's the Rivers. Fires the 3. Can't hit that time. So the Hornets will take it the other way. Ball finds Tatum. That 3's off the mark. Back to the Raptors. They're shooting at just 26% in the second. Harris misses. Charlotte has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Harris against Tatum. So we conclude the first half. It's the Hornets leading by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Bernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the period. 3 points was as big as it got. They completely dominated the second quarter, turning a small deficit at the beginning of the period into a 6-point lead at the half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Hornets' first half? Man, that's been a great offensive rhythm to their game. So many of their baskets have come off assists. That's the sign of a team functioning at a high level. Keep the same ball movement in the second half, and that. Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Well, this is a close line. To win this kind of matchup, you got to be the aggressor. You got to be, you got to be aggressive. Let's just see if they can ramp up their intensity, Ernie.
And that's going to
Do it for everything. See ya. Back to the ball game.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Christian Wood with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for the Hornets. They've got Victor Oladipo. He's out there with John Wall. And it's Canner out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Nance in at the 4. Pass to Canner. The kick out to Wall. Now here's Oladipo. Here's Tatum. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Canner's shot is good.
The efficiency of Enes Kanter is impressive. This guy's massive on the blocks and knows how to score.
Lillard against Wall. To the paint. To the left wing. Here's Johnson. Counted by Tatum. Shot by Johnson. No good. Outside Tatum. Pass to Oladipo. Inside. And stolen by Wood. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay. That's his hand.
What he's done for his life.
With the dunk off the steal. Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder.
wild sequence here in Toronto.
Gay outside. Fournier looks at the three. Oladipo with the rebound.
This is
Hey
fucking
guys, it's
wild.
got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
There's the drive. And Nance with the slam.
Well, that's the nose for the basketball. Larry Nance,
Oh,
my
sick.
goodness, what hops on that young guy.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Lillard finds Fournier. Back to Lillard. Wood with the three. 6 on the shot clock. Fournier to 3. Raptors get back.
Momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game. I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this team back.
Boy, just watching Lillard play, you feel like he could take over at any moment, Grant. A few shots fall for him, then all of a sudden he's going for 50, maybe 60. I mean, Lillard has that killer mentality. When he feels his shot is on, he can't be guarded. He throws it into a whole another gear. It's part of what makes him one of the best closers in the league. The kick out to Nance. Pass to Tatum from outside the arc. Just alive. And Kenner with the slam.
Elite offensive rebounder from the moment he stepped between the lines. Ennis Cantor, that is a strength of his game.
Fournier against Oladipo. That's it.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Tatum passes the ball. Back to Tatum. Pass to Kenner. Off target. That one pushed the lead to double digits. Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Lillard into the lane. Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team. And you can see it motivating his squad as well. Cannon with a screen on Lillard. Tatum from long range. Man, basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pitch.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Count it from distance.
His first triple in the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Now Wall. He's got 14. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gay picks one up.
Well, aggressive move, strong finish. This guy can play. I love Larry Nance's approach.
Biombo, he's checked in for Charlotte. Schroeder comes in for Wall. Grant, you played until the age of 40. That's becoming a rare feat in the NBA.
It really is, BA. And I think in part, we have players who enter the league a lot younger. Back when I came into the league, it was, typically after your third or fourth year in college, players were a little bit older, so they started later. But now players are coming in as teenagers, essentially, and it's the cumulative effect, the wear and tear over the 82-game season. Not everyone's going to play 20 years into the age of 40, but still, nonetheless, you have some great players in this league who have tremendous longevity even until their late 30s.
Wood, grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A. Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Fournier against Tatum. Now here's Fournier. He's guarded closely. Wood laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wood's got 23 points.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. Talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Harris is checked in for Toronto. Wright comes in for Fournier. Ilyasova's checked in for Charlotte. Hill comes in for Oladipo. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Hill. The shot. It's wide right. It's off the rim. Toronto has gone 1 of 6 from three-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Shot by Lillard. No good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Now here's Schroeder. Now Tatum. Three-pointer. From three-point range. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you know that Jason Tatum can score from any area on the floor. It's going to be a scary sight when this guy's starting to get rolling.
Here's Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Charlotte's got 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Tatum inside. Pounded by Harris. It's inside. Tatum with a steal. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's got 24.
This guy is skilled at getting the shot he wants inside. Jason Tatum with the size and touch to be efficient.
Right with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's the third foul so far. And the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle comes in for Gay. And Rivers is subbed in for Lillard. And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
I mean, I just love how he reads the play so well and gets himself in the air at the perfect moment. I mean, that was a terrific denial.
Here's Wood. Give him 23. The three. Here's Harris. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Outside Schroeder. Driving to the basket. Biombo. And Biombo slams it home.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situations, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
The basket count. And one. Gets over the line. A chance for the three-point play.
Bringing a lot of energy to this offense. Not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Pass to Ilyasova. The three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Rivers. Jacks up with three. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Hill. Tatum against Harris. Ilyasova, left side. 5 on the clock. Biombo inside. Put by Harris. And they force the shot clock violation.
What is he doing?
Paulie Stein, he's checked in for Charlotte. Toronto trailing. Right with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Rivers, good.
Jesus.
NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and also Rivers knocks it down.
Outside Tatum. by Ilyasova. That one drops for him.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
The Raptors shooting 45% here in the second half. Here's Rivers. He has 7. Harris outside. Down low. Here's Wright. That ball. Nice setup by Harris.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy is a tremendous passer as well.
Up to 37 left in the third quarter. Tatum can't hit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You would expect that to fall.
Here's Paulie Stein over to help. Here's Pirtle. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Schroeder. And he drives in. And it's good. Walk through contact. Hits the shot and will go to the line. Gay's checked in for Pirtle.
I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
Wood, a screen on Hill. Here's Rivers. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. Goes back up. Here's Paulie Stein. That shot off the mark. Some solid D from Wood. Pass to Wright. Now Wood. Paulie Stein defending. Paulie Stein gets Wood. Here's Gay. And the Raptors miss again. Timeout call, the Hornets. Ball, he's checking for Tatum. The Hornets with a lead. Outside wall. Field on the wing. Lets it fly. Wood grabs the board. With 4 on the clock. A hand on it. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. With 1 on the clock. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Hornets up 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Joe Harris out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Wood in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Orlando Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know for that matchup with the Knicks, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
And the Hornets making a change here. Cantor's checked in.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Now Wood. Over Cantor. And it's Cantor with a rebound. Cantor's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Outside heel. Back to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the rise and fire from Victor Oladipo, the team is feeding off him right now.
Fournier for 3. Thinks it from Heston.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, one here.
Now here's Wall. And there's the lob. And Kenner with the slam.
Boy, Panther is a big-time target. Sometimes just throw it toward the rim. He'll take care of the rest.
We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. And here is Fournier. Knocked it loose. Oh, stolen by Nance. And no good. Fournier with some nice D. A difficult situation for Toronto. Right on the right side. Oh, rejected by Oladipo. And left side. Takes it inside. And Nance with the slam.
Well, we are talking about a big-time athlete. Larry Nance shows the first off the bounce. Wow.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. White outside. Harris outside. Screen by Gay. Takes a 13-footer. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fournier. Good work defensively by Oladipo. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Hill. And he makes it on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 16.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Hey, outside. Back to right. Kick out to Fournier. Takes a three. And again, no good by Toronto.
He hasn't done a whole lot to help their cause today. They could have used more offense from him.
Wall attacking. And the big finish by Wall.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Johnson, he's checked in for Harris. And Lillard subbed in for Wright. And a change for the Hornets. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Hill. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Now, Grant, you were involved in a sign and trade deal from Detroit to Orlando, but you don't see that tactic as much anymore.
You know, you really don't, BA, but there's a reason for that. First and foremost, players today have a lot more control over their destiny. And also, teams are not going to wait until an elite player is in the final year and they don't have a firm commitment and belief that that player will resign. In a lot of cases, teams will trade that elite player before he enters his last year of his deal, for fear that they may lose him for nothing in free agency.
Thanks, Grant.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Ball against Lillard. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Lillard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here he goes. Johnson.
Wow.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Toronto will come the other way. Out to the wing. Here's Gay. Tatum pulls it in.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Oh, there's the alley. Game is no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
is good. Hornets.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Canner with a screen on Lillard. Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one misses. And he takes the second.
You know what I love? That John Wall has stated clearly he would like to be the MVP of the NBA. I have no problem with that. You want guys to be ambitious.
Tough, nice shot by Lillard.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And the Hornets with possession here. Outside Wall. Outside Tatum. The three. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Right side Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
The Raptors have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Gay. Shoots over Nance. That one a little long. The Hornets have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft.
He's just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Canner with a screen on Lillard.
With plenty of time left in the clock, he needs to keep his poise. That's his fourth foul now.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way out. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Christian Wood picks one up. He's off on the first. And no luck that time either. Toronto has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. To the inside, Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kick. He's got 6 in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
That's Wood. Oh, nice finish from the
Shit's fucking gay, bro. What the fuck is that? You can't even, like, body him up, nothing.
But the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Canner with a screen on Lillard. Inside. And stolen by Wood. Fournier with the ball. Charlotte has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Wall. Pass to Nance. Right side take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow. So impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoys playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Here's Fournier. Pass to Gay. And here's Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Tatum. To the paint. Here's Nair. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, who says this isn't a contact sport? Larry Nance takes the initiative to draw the foul. Nice.
So 1 for 2 that time with the strike. Now here's Lillard. Knocks down the triple.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
For Charlotte, they've got 8 of 14 shots dropped so far here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Lillard. Ball, here we go. Here's Canner. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Christian Wood picks one up.
I'll say Cantor's jump shot is very consistent. The defense has got to respect it, which is why that pump fake becomes effective.
And so he hits both. And here's Lillard. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Ball. Pass to Tatum. 19-footer. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fournier with the ball. And it's Cantor picking him up. Right wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebound goes to the Hornets. Tatum's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the middle. We're stolen by Lillard. Lets it go. Offensive rebound. Wood misses. Charlotte has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Ball finds Oladipo.
Well, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And he lost it up top. Good.
Sliding the pass to where it needs to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And then 53 left in the fourth quarter. Ball, here we go. Cantor with the slam.
And coming off the screen, and it's always up. John Wall surveys the floor.
Lillard with the ball. Makes the trade.
6 points well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
What just happened, bro? I didn't press nothing. All I did was try to back him down with L2. He fucking spun around him like a freak. What the fuck? Like I hit turbo. I didn't hit any turbo.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth
Next
quarter.
week.
The Hornets with the lead. Here's Wall. To the paint. Here's there. And with the slam.
And that's Nance Jr.'s go-to move. This guy doesn't mess around when he gets that kind of position.
Toronto has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Lillard fires away from way outside. The shot no good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. 8.
patient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, to me, guys, you've got to know who you are. And Enes Kanter has a great sense of what he does well. Excellent low posting, superb rebounder, understands how to use his body. I love this guy.
Now here's Wall. Easily guarded. And the bucket is good. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Well, Larry Nance, because of the athleticism and the burst off his feet, is incredible on the interior. Look out.
Rabbi Johnson, no good. Right side of Tatum. Misses the shot. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie Laporte, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 6K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So.
Yes, my heart on my feet when I go for the goal.